Hello, my name is Diego Maisis, and today I will be talking about a stressful situation I had, how I dealt with it, and just kind of what this class has taught me, how to respond to it, and just how I overcame it. So a time I had where I was stressed was when I had a final last year. I just had a hard time focusing, really finding like a quiet place to study, and again, I just had a lot to do that week. It was kind of overwhelming for me. Thought all the teachers were out to get me. I thought that, this is impossible. It's an impossible task. You got to be a genius to do this. But no, you do not have to be a genius. I kind of changed my mentality a little bit this year by figuring out like it's possible. These teachers are not out to get you. They're here to help you. Millions before me have passed. Again, though, millions have dropped too. So instead of using my stress as kind of like anxiousness, I used it more as fuel now. And I just kind of changed the way I like handle stress now. Again, like everything happens for a reason. If like your heart's beating fast or something, or like you're breathing more, it's getting more oxygen to the brain. Like now I see it as all these things that are happening to me, it's preparing me for the future. It's preparing me for what's coming to me. So I'm prepared for the situation. I don't really think of it as stress. I think of it more now as like fuel. So yeah, just stuff that helped me change that was the four principles, I guess, the four core principles: sense of empowerment and personal control. Researchers have shown that social support and a sense of control, fitness and a sense of humor, self-esteem, optimism, problem solving, and coping styles uh, all help buffer stress. A technique that helped me personally was just looking myself in the mirror and saying like it's gonna be okay. Like we got it. Like I think sometimes you just stress yourself out more than needs to be. You're really in your own head at the end of the day. Nobody else is in there. So I think when you just kind of take a step back and just kind of really like take another look, um, you'll find some pretty interesting things. And this helped me with personal control and a sense of empowerment, and helped me become a more conscientious person. For a sense of connectedness and acceptedness, um, social support can come from anyone. Again, family members, professional associates, members of or church or congregations, neighbors, fraternity. The list goes on. There's nothing wrong with reaching out for help. We're humans. Everybody needs affection, and it's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, even those in the Rosetta study, they showed that those, since they relied on each other a little more and they had a strong social group, strong neighbors and stuff, that they lived much longer than the average person, which I thought was pretty interesting. And I just think that keeping a strong relationship is important, and we should all do that to find a sense of connectedness and acceptedness to others. Not really acting on anger as well, not bottling it all up and then letting it all out at the same time. Without a sense of purpose and meaning, we would just be confused and angry in the world. That's why we need to find a sense of purpose, monitoring yourself and watching the signs of burnout, feeling overwhelmed, recognizing your limits, getting help. Yeah, it's just all things you need to look out for. Sometimes for me, just an all walk or a meditation really helped me just kind of take a step back, kind of the little self, coming back to the little self. And yeah, it just makes you feel really connected with others, and your smile improves as well. For hope, I thought this TED talk this week was really important. This guy talked about how his mom was a pimp, his dad was his mom was a drug dealer, and how his girl even that week broke up with him, but he still went and he overcame. He had that hope that tomorrow is going to be better than today, and that's what really kept him going for this long. And I think everybody should hope that tomorrow will be better than today, and it really will. Thank you for listening.